Hello everyone, just coming on. I didn't tell you I was going to do a Facebook Live because this is a little bit off the cuff, to be fair. I also want to just check whether I'm around the right way. I thought I'd pop on today. Yesterday I had my my order, I placed an order on the 1st of June when the new catalogue went live, and I thought I'd share some of the bits that I've got so you can see it. Sometimes it's different to see it if I say in real life. I know it's not in real life, really in life, but yeah, I thought I'd come and share them. But oh, I am actually, no, I'm sideways again. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, I might have to, well, I'm sideways as far as I'm concerned. So if I show, hang on, if I do that, I'm just going to think I'm round the right way. See, my phone says I'm round the right way, but I'm thinking, so I'm just watching myself. Yeah, I'm all round the wrong way. So I need to go like that. Do I need to go like that? I need to work out what I'm doing. Oh, I might have just done that around the wrong way as well. No, that's upside down. So I'm going to go that way. So if I show you everything like that, and I remember to do that, which could be fun. There we go. Then, yeah, I know, Leslie, I don't know with this. Sometimes you can work it out and you're sideways, sometimes you're not. I don't mind doing it like this. I've just got to remember that that's what I'm doing. So if I remember to hold everything like that, then I'm good to go. Right, so I'm not going to spend ages going through it. I just thought I would share. I have to say that I did put a bit of a bumper order in, but I am very lucky. First of all, it's my birthday next week, so I got to spend some birthday money. And also I had a very swish camera that was just sitting on the side. So in fact, I sold that last week as well, which funded my excitement. So, I mean, if you are on my newsletter or you read my blog, you may know that I work and craft in my conservatory at the moment, which is where I am at the moment. I've got all the windows shut to try and keep some of the noise out because we've got some building work going on at a neighbour's. So I'm sitting here and it's starting to get a little warm, and we have blue skies and sunshine, which is all good. But yeah, so I'm sitting here, so I'm going to get this done. I also had, I've got a parcel being delivered, apparently between 9 and 10, because I was all rocking and ready to go at 9:20 this morning to do this. And so I waited till 10 o'clock, no parcel. So you just know it's going to turn up. Now my son has just come back from school, so I'm hoping, well, he has been told, make sure you listen for the door. So hopefully he'll get it, and hopefully my black boxes that are being delivered will be delivered. So yeah, so I thought I'd kind of whiz through some things really. I mean, there's a lot, but there's not a lot really. But, you know, let's go for it. So this is one of my favourite sets. I mean, I have shared on my blog this week. I've done my top 10 stamp sets and my top 10 non-stamp sets. So, yeah, you can see that. But this is one of them. I think there's just the samples in the catalogue. And I'm going to try and get the catalogue out and show you. And obviously, if you've got a copy of this, then you can look at your own copy. Or you can look online. Or you can just look at what I'm going to show you here. But I just thought these samples were beautiful, and this is what kind of sold it to me. So she says if she can find them. I know it's there. See, look at those. Oh, now I've got to do this that way. So if I do that way, oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? So, oh, there you go. Look, did I get it? Yes, I got it right. So look, these samples here, I just thought they're beautiful. And I mean, whilst this kind of shows that you can colour with blender pens, colour with watercolour pencils, colour with an aqua brush, colour with alcohol markers to kind of get the different looks, but all in the same colour. I just love that and love that. Just loved it. So that sold me. It's a kind of a little bit like the Beautiful You style. And yeah, I just thought we don't do anything for sort of bride and being pregnant and things like that. So I just thought that was beautiful. So that was number one. Now I've got to work out where I'm going to throw these as well. I might throw those there. So I'm going to show you the stamp sets that I've got that don't kind of have any dies. I am a big bundle person. I love a bundle. I love a bundle with a punch. I love a bundle with a die set. So that's kind of what I gravitate towards, to be fair. But there's only a few that haven't got that. And don't forget that you get 10% off bundles in the catalogue. So this was one of my other ones. So letterboard messages. Now, at first I was kind of like, yeah, not sure. But there's just one phrase that I liked in this which kind of made me get it. So for those of you that know, I have a team of Stampin' Up demonstrators and we are the Stamping Stars. And I just loved this. I thought your sparkle has not gone unnoticed. So I'm going to be sending out some cards with this on because I just thought it was that. So yeah, the whole stamp set just for that. But there we go. So what else did I buy? Swirly frames, that was on my top 10. So okay, I'm just waiting for catch up and making sure I've got it all in view. So yeah, just great. I mean, I can't go wrong with a few circles. Frames, always good. Always liking layers and things like that. So, and a few sort of lines and dashes to make backgrounds. Just love it. Simple. I've got a friendly expressions. So just like the mixed of fonts and the just some good things. So congratulations to you, happy to know you, thanks for all you do, you make me proud. Life is tough, but so are you. But there we go, like that one. Another one on my top 10 list, Dandelion Wishes. This is very, very on vogue. Dandelions are everywhere at the moment. And I just love it. So sending well wishes your way. Wishes for a lifetime of love and happiness, and I made a wish and you came true. So love that. We'll be seeing more of that. And then one of the new distinctive sets. Now this is let's just have a look at it. That gives you an idea. So if I put my hand next to that, it gives you an idea of the size. So they're quite diddy, but perfect for the sort of centre of a card. Or you can obviously use multiples. But yeah, I love those. Can't wait to see those. But this was all we were all doing this with white crafting stencils and things, and now we don't need to. And of course this one's got stars on it, so we had to have that as well. So what else did I buy in bundles? So let's get started now. So I'm going to need to find some of these in the catalogue to make sense with what they are. So this is Bouquet Blooms. So Bouquet Blooms. So if I'm just looking, just so you know, there's an index in the back of the catalogue. So I'm just looking in the back of the catalogue for Bouquet Blooms. And where are you? I can't even see it. Bouquet Blooms. There you are, page 167. So there's the stamp set here. So love it for this circle. Love it, more flowers. You can never have too many flowers. Happy for you, thanks, you're the best. But if you look at the dies, look, make this kind of flap over card. Love that. So there's the stamp set up close and personal. And then the dies there as well. So if you didn't know, everything that's shaded on here has a die to coordinate. So it also says here it coordinates with the 1 3/4 circle punch, which is this one, which is that one. Yeah, so as the yellow means a punch and this means a die. Let's have a look. Coordinates with the gatefold blossom framelit dies, layering circles framelit dies, and the stitch shape framelit dies. So lots of things that it coordinates with there. So I love that. Right, I've got to do this so it doesn't fall over. Right, and if you saw the happy birthday, you can't have, and obviously this is backwards, or that might be, it might be around the white ray here. Who knows? Let's see what it comes up as. So thank you, basically that says. So it's a nice font. No, it is backwards. So a nice font for a thank you as well. So thank you and birthday cards are the cards that I send the most of. So just having a die that does that is all good. So one of my favourites, again, this was on my top 10. Love it. And it actually, there's all sorts of bits here, so I might bring in some of the other bits here as well. So this is a product suite called Broadway Birthday, and so you've got a stamp set there, and then you've got Broadway Lights framelit dies as well. So some good for some patterns. You've got a big wish, some hats and things like that. So all basically these are the candles. hats. Nothing like a splodge, like a splodge. So you can make that into an ice cream. That actually says happy, and that actually says wish. So, no, that doesn't say happy at all. It says hooray. So what you can do is you can stamp these backgrounds in solids, and then you can stamp these dots over the top. So you're going to have, in fact, let's try and find the catalogue samples. So Broadway Birthday is on page 69. So on page 69, let's show you those samples. So love these, just love them. There you go. So you've got the wish with the dots over the top. So a lot of these have got like the pearls and things like that over them. It just means that you can do, I just love it. Look, the birthday hat, the balloons, that's what the circles are for, ice creams. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's the die stamp set and die set. So again, 10% off those if you buy those together. And what else is in that set? So you've got these cute little candle embellishments. And actually what I didn't realise, I mean, look how cute they are. You see those? But what I didn't realise is, look, it's actually got an adhesive strip on the back. How clever! How clever. Well done, Stampin' Up, for doing that, so they can stick on a lot easier. So you get some gold ones and some silver ones, and it should say how many are in there. 24, so 24 candles. So you need 2 sets if you're sending someone a 48th birthday card. But that's part of it. And then you've got this fab. I'm opening this. Oh. Hello everyone, I'm just seeing some notes. So hi Paula, hi Rebecca, hi Josephine, hi Leslie. That, oh, hang on, round the side again. So there we go, look at that. Always great for a birthday card. Or it could be sending someone to school, you know, first day at school card, anything. An accountant's card with numbers on, who knows. So this is, let's have a look, all double-sided. So gold foil on there. Oh, love that. Oh dear, okay. And then that's gold foil as well. And what's on the other side? Oh, this is why I love this set. Love it, love it, love it. So that's double-sided. Some spot. Oh, I can see me going through a few packs of this. Then a good generic birthday cakes and cupcakes and things. So what's that one? All very classy, very classy. And some hats. So you could cut those out. So actually I'm wondering, does the dies, because Stampin' Up have started doing it so that the dies, oh yes, whilst they cut out the stamped images, they cut out the images here as well. Yay! So how perfect is that? So the dies cut out bits on the paper as well. So I think by the looks of it you'll have, yeah, well, we'll keep going and we'll have another look. But love that. Oh, look at this. Fabulous for men's cards. And nice balloons. So that could be for anything, doesn't have to be birthdays. But love that. Oh, look at that. Is that too big? I'm guessing that candle, will that cut out? I'm guessing it'll cut out some of them. I might be wrong. That one, no, not that one. Well, maybe that one. Not officially, but there we go. But love that as well. I think they're great for men's cards. I just love the colours. So to give you an idea of the colours that coordinate with that, you have, doesn't say. Oh no. Hold on, it will say on the back of the packet. So if you ever want to know what colours go with what, it says it on the label. So basic black, grey granite, lemon lime twist, lovely lipstick and whisper white. So yeah, love it. Love a lemon lime twist. So there you go. So yeah, that's my favourite paper. And I love it even more now I've actually seen it. I'm going to be seeing me use that quite a bit. So that's all part of that product suite. You've also got a, oh, you know these are going to fall over. Woo! That is just black satin. So again, coordinating with all that. Yum, 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 yum. Right. let's get rid of those. So I can hear the dustman coming round now. I'm hoping you can't. But let's put that to one side. So what else do we have? So next up, Floral Frames. Love this. I know this is a Kim Fee special. Kim Fee will make gorgeous stuff with this. So I'm just going to wait to see what she makes and then just share hers. No, this has her name written all over it. But let's have a look. So Floral Frames for us in the catalogue is on page... Floral Frames, 135. And so, there we go. So just a couple of the samples made there. Just beautiful. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So you've got a frame that, so these are shadowed, so you can see that you've got the dies to cut out those, which are there. But what I did see I thought, so you've got a couple of dies there, but you've got some stems in there as well. But this is just another frame as well, so it doesn't actually cut out this frame, but it's just another sort of frame to use. I love it, love it. So Kim, do your stuff. But let's get rid of that now. And what next? Now I will say as well that I actually got £260 worth of stuff here was free. So £260 of this I didn't pay for. And that's because as a demonstrator we had a promotion. Obviously you're aware that we had promotion of celebration for January, February and March, and depending on what we achieve during those, we have incentives as a demonstrator as well. And so I was lucky enough to get £260 worth of stuff that I picked out the new catalogue on whatever I wanted, which was great. So a lot of these kind of bundles and that were free. So there we go. So next one up is Treat Time. Now, love this. So some nice sentiments on there. So happy for you, a happy birthday, time to celebrate, thinking of you, and a get well soon. I haven't got many get well soons, but it's not about the stamp set in this one. If you look at page 35 of your catalogue, then we have, look what the dies do. So these are what the Americans call sour cream containers. We used to, I can't remember what the lollies were called that we used to have. Anyone remember what the lollies were that come in this shaped containers? You stick them in the fridge and they used to be so cheap. I think you can still get them. We used to have them and stick them in the freezer. Well, put it in the comments if you can remember. But anyway, so it makes these cartons, which aren't difficult to make. But what I did like is that you can add a frilly border, so a scallop border with some dots. You can turn one end into a heart shape, or you can turn one end into an oval, and that's what these dies do. So not only do, oh dear, come on. So not only do they cut out the sour cream container, these are the different tops, like that. And then you've got a die that cuts out those sentiments as well. So yeah, love those, really good, really easy. So I'll be using one of those soon. So let's get rid of that now. And what have we got next? Oh, love this. Love this. Now, I was trying to rack my brains as well. So again, if anyone can remember, so this is reasonably similar to a set we had just a couple of years ago. But I love this. I love this. So this is another whole suite. So this is obviously called Tropical Chic. So let's have a look in our catalogues. Tropical Chic is page 121. So I'm feeling like I'm in a bit of a greenhouse at the moment as well. So let me show you the samples to start with. Look at those. Love them. I just love that. That just sold it to me. Look at that. So you get the stamp set. You also get tropical thin knit dies. So again, this comes as a bundle, 10% off if you buy them together. So you've got a couple of dies there. So you've got a die that cuts out this one here. You've got another die that cuts out this one here. And you've got, but I'm thinking you can't see what I'm doing. So this one cuts out that one. This one cuts out that one. This one cuts out that one. But you also have another piece as well, which let me see, they must have done a sample with that. Yeah, there we go. So if you look at that one there, it cuts out that sort of aperture. So just love it. I just love all this. You can tell, can't you? I just bought what I loved. Oh dear. So yes, I can't get that back in. 10% off those. Come on. If you buy those together. So if you missed out on the set a couple of years ago, or you hadn't found Stampin' Up a couple of years ago, or if you have got the set, then obviously some of the samples that you see people making, you can probably tweak. But that also comes with some 6x6 paper. So a little pack of 6x6. I didn't realise this was 6x6 because I didn't read it properly in the catalogue. But let's have a quick flick through that. Right. So, oh, they are. Okay. Right. So lots of different signs. So I don't know. What have we got here? Does it say? It might say in the catalogue how many. So it just says 48 sheets, and I can't believe they're all. We must have 2 of everything, surely. We normally have 2 of everything. Yeah, see, look, there's 2. Maybe even 3. Oh, no, in fact, look, so there is 4 different designs. I've just got to find them now. That's it, right. Okay, so 4 sets of each of these. So double-sided, so you've got those. Ooh. So a mixture of very tropical, but then, you know, stripes and dots that can be used for anything, flowers and leaves. But very Hawaii, that's nice. Ooh, nice couple of black and whites in there as well. So yeah, there we go. So it can be used with anything. There we go. So say 48 sheets, 4 of 12 of each. And if you're wondering what colours these go with, so again, it's on here. So we've got Basic Black, Blushing Bride, Granny Apple Green, Shaded Spruce and Whisper White. So that's 2 of the new greens, Granny Apple Green and Shaded Spruce. So let's move those along. Oh, and there is also, as part of the suite, Tropical Element. So these are little plastic pieces that you've got. So you've got a few of, well, so obviously the buttons are both double-sided. So you've got one with a pattern or the reverse if you wanted plain. So you could use it either way. And again, the same, you can use it that way or that way. So 20 pieces there in that set. Right, what else? What have we got next? Oh, so I loved this. I loved this. And I was a little bit surprised I love this, to be fair, but it really, really grew on me. And again, it's Doilys. I think you're right. I think you're right, Rebecca. They were called Doilys, I think. I don't know if they're still available now or not. That's the sour cream container lollies. So follow your dreams. Let's go back to this. Follow your dreams. Page 54. So let's have a look at that. So yeah, the samples sold this to me. So look at those. How beautiful are they? Love that one. Love it, love it, love it. And so you've got dreams. So again, I make cards for my team for promotions and things like that. So I love that word. That's dream there. But then you've also got some of these other, look at the intricacy there and there. Can't go wrong with a feather or 2. So a couple of the feathery dies there as well. So love that. So chase your dreams. So very apt for team cards and things. So let's move on from there. So only a couple of, oh no, I've got one more with die. Oh, so Botanical Tags and Botanical Bliss. So this is a little bit off-piste for me, a little bit vintage, but love it. Love the fonts. Look at these, just best wishes, happy birthday, especially for you. A to and a from for gift tags. But again, it's the dies that sold this to me. And let's have a look. So Botanical Bliss is on page 20. As I say, I knew it was early on in the catalogue. So have a look at those. And say this is the stamp set, but these dies. And this is what it does. Look at all the intricacy and beautifulness of this. Love them. Love them, love them. So let's have a look at those dies, shall we? So can be at the top of things generally. So you've got a sort of a stem there. Can't have enough stems. You've also got these. So these could be placed anywhere on a design, or you could use them with this as well to cut them out. Or you could cut them out. Well, you don't want to cut them out with scissors, do you really? But yeah, some just beautiful, intricate bits. So I will be having a play with that. Again, not my style, but love it. Love it, love it. Right, so 2 more bundles with punches. So again, I said, we are the stamping stars. So I had to get, didn't I? Little twinkle. So twinkle, twinkle, little star. A star is born. Congratulations, your world just got a little bigger. So love that. And it comes with, it's a coordinating as in it goes with, but not that it actually cuts any of these stamp sets out. So it's just a moon and some stars. So again, look, all those individual stars, they're good for sticking on backgrounds, although I have something else that's part of this suite. So let's put those to one side for a minute. So let's get to our catalogues. And Little Twinkle is Little Twinkle, page 83. So there it is there. And I've got some other bits as well from the suite. And so let's move those along. I'm really hoping they don't fall over. If you hear a crash, you'll know what it is. So this is another set of pattern paper that I got. So let's open this. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm actually going to look at the colours before. So the colours that are all part of this suite are Grey Granite, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Soft Seafoam and Whisper White. So you've got a couple of new ones, or 3 new ones, Grey Granite, Petal Pink and Soft Seafoam. Let's put my bit of paper there. And let's see, so this is a normal DSP pack, so 12 sheets, double-sided, so 6 different designs. So stars, again, gotta have stars. And on the back, you've got some hearts and stars, sort of constellations as such. You've got a night sky. That would be good. Do you know what? I can see that now. I can see Christmas cards done with that, with the Bethlehem set. You remember the set that's still in there? In fact, let me have a look at it. Let me find it while I've got it here. Come on, Christmas, where are you? Christmas, Christmas is light green. There you are. So you'll know what I'm talking about in a second. Bear with me. That set. So the Night in Bethlehem. It's got the dies as well that match to coordinate cutting all this out. How fab would that set be made with that as a background? Oh, look. Grey and stars. My life is complete. What more could I want? Oh dear. So you've got a stripe there. And a kind of polka dot. More polka dots and stars in the soft sea foam. And again, a grey granite. That'd be nice for a man's card as well. It's like sewing on a suit. Again, a mixed polka dot. And some more constellations there as well. And one more, again. So this could be, it could be sea background. It could be tailored suit background. Oh, look at that. Pool party stars. Wow. There we go. See, you know why I bought that set. So that's those. And I think we've got a couple of new ribbons that go with that as well. No, what did this go with? This doesn't go with this. Well, let me show you. No, I'll show you those in a second. Oh, I think they went with the Broadway. They did. They went with the Broadway set. I missed those. But I'll show you. I've got some more ribbons there anyway. And the last bundle I've got, because how could you not? Look at that. Little elephant with a coordinating punch. Yay! So love that. So celebrate your big day. Congratulations. hello little one. So it could be a, you know, welcome to a new baby, but I don't think it has to be. I think there's lots of things you can do with elephants, from photos, from zoos and Thailand and any place like that, to patchwork, to people who like patchwork, to just anyone who likes elephants. I think that is a great set as well. So that was it on my bundles that I got. So let's go through a few other bits and pieces. So I like an embellishment. So I've got these frames elements. This is part of the tropical set as well, I think. But look, some little wooden embellishments that pop out, so give some dimension to your card. Love a frame, some hearts, another frame there as well, and a scallop sort of shelf. That would go also with, there's a hostess set. Hold on, let's have a look in the back. So there is a hostess set that lots of people are already using. Oh, that's not what I thought. Oh, no, do you know what it will go with? It's not that at all. It's not a hostess set. It is the varied vases. So if I show you varied vases, page 45. There we go. So you've got a scallop there, which is kind of supposed to be a shelf. So to show it there. So that sample there shows you it's sort of a shelf with some vases sitting on top. Well, there you go. There's a scallop shelf there as well you could use instead. So they're great. So I don't know how many did you get in there. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of those, and you can colour them as well. So you can colour them with our marker pens or our stamping blends when they're back. So yes, they can be coloured or they can be used au naturel. So what else do we have? Gotta love a doily. So these are coloured doilies. So that's our normal doilies. That's our sort of pearlised doily. So these, oh no, they are different actually. I thought they might be the same design, but no, look, they're actually different. So, does it say the colours? I'm going to go, I might be wrong, don't quote me on this, and I'll have a look in a second. I'm going to go Old Olive, Coastal Cabana. Oh, don't know, I think it's too dark to be Flirty Flamingo. That's definitely Grapefruit Grove. Right, come on, let's have a look. If it's going to tell me in the catalogue, come on. No, see, now I've got to find them. Oh, it does. Coastal Cabana. It is Flirty Flamingo. Wow. Grapefruit Grove and Old Olive. So I had 3 out of the 4. But yeah, that seems quite dark for a Flirty Flamingo. Or quite intense colour. So there we go. So they're great. But what you've also got as well with coloured doilies is turn them over and they're white. Which means you can either use them as white or you can colour them with whatever colour you like. Something like our sponge daubers, or even better, the sponge roller. And you can have any colour doily you like. And they're very intricate, all laser cut. Quite sturdy though, so love those. Oh, now the other thing I didn't show you. Oh, look at this, look at this. I just love it. I didn't realise these were going to be so dinky. But I got excited by a self-adhesive sequin that we introduced, which, to be fair, there we go. Look, there's some more coming in some different colours. Basic adhesive back sequins. So I was really excited in the Spring Summer catalogue when an adhesive sequin came out. So can you imagine, oh blimey, how much packaging is this? Can you imagine what I thought to myself when we got, look. Oh my goodness. So you get 4 sheets. There's like an iridescent and a silver. They're self-adhesive sequins in stars. I love them. So yes, so there we go. So there's that I got excited about. So a couple of self-adhesive sequins, so the stars and those as well. We've also got some blossom elements here as well. So these are sort of little plastic flowers. So these aren't self-adhesive, but again, if you want to add some dimension to your cards, they're those. So 18 in a pack there. Love these, love these. Great for party favours, for bridal shower favours, for wedding favours obviously, but just a great, it's a pillow box. So pillow box, a spotty pillow box. And honestly, if you know, and this was one of my top 10 non-stamp sets, bit of ribbon, even a tag or an initial off of that, Love those, easy. Loved these last year, the glitter enamel dots. So look at those colours though. So whereas they were kind of ombre effect last year, we've got full on, a few different sizes, 4 different sizes, 4 different colours. So glitter enamel dots. Then, right, so these are all the same. So these are, so you can never have some standard pattern paper. So Stampin' Up have really done the business. So they're 6x6 and you've got one for each of the 4 colour families and one for the in colours as well. I'm showing you the regals here. So that's your brights, that's your subtles, that's your 2017-2019 in colours, and that's your neutrals. And you've literally got, so let's have a look. So 4 pieces of it in each colour, but look, you've got 2 different polka dots and 2 different stripes. What's not to love about that? Hey? What's not to love? And literally in every colour. So if you want pattern paper to coordinate, which is what we love about Stampin' Up, it's coordination. So if you want some pattern paper, and it's not 12 by 12, so it all is quite compact. You've got, I want to say 48 sheets in there. Oh, 40 sheets in there. But yes, there you go. Coordinated paper, that's all the room it takes up. All great. Can't ever have enough pattern paper. Right, what did I get next? So I haven't got too much to go actually, believe it or not. This, I love this. If you know me, you know I love a kit. So this is a kit, and in actual fact, after I finish this video, I'm going to start making these up. So this is on page, it's near the beginning of your catalogue. It's Notes of Kindness card kit on page 7. So they're all thank you cards or a you're so kind, but it's an all-inclusive kit. So everything you need is here. The only thing you will need is some general glue. So whether you kind of use a Pritt stick, a Tombow, a snail, whatever you use, that's all you need. But otherwise, everything else is in here. So you've got your stamp set. Now have a look at that. Look, thanks, you're so kind, thank you, a sort of splodge, leaf, and a background design as well. An acrylic block. Now this is thicker than you used to get the acrylic blocks in the other kits. So rounded edges, so they're not all pointy, so they're comfortable in your hand. And yeah, a good solid block. You've got dimensionals, so you don't even need those. And the kit will come with French and German. So if you've got someone in France or someone in German you want to say to, you've got some thank yous there. All the envelopes come there as well. So look, all with a pattern inside already. Then look at these gorgeous designs. So they're just already die cut, so you just need to pop them out. There's some of the cards. So some of the cards are, need to make sure I'm doing this around the right way. Probably that way. There we go. So already pre-printed. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that design. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that design. You've got a colour wash, which will be 5 of those as well. Then you've got some little pearl embellishments. You've got a basic black. All the sentiments are done in basic blacks. This is a basic black archival ink. You've got some copper trim, and then you've got some, again, die cut pieces. You've got a couple of sheets there of the same thing, but they're already die cut. There's your other set of 5 cards. So this kit makes 20 cards in total, and if I know Stampin' Up, there'll be some bits left over afterwards as well. And we do a refill kit. So obviously if you love these cards so much and you make all 20 cards and you want to make some more, you don't need the ink and the acrylic block and the stamp set. So we do a refill kit as well, which literally contains all the consumables here. So again, some more die cut pieces, and this is your sentiment piece here as well. So watch for a video coming from me. As I say, I'll be sharing me when I make those. This is what's going out to my customers as their thank yous for this month. I can't wait to get started and use those. So I'll share with you how to make them. But yeah, love that. So that's one of my favourites, and it comes in a nice box. What's not to love? So let's quickly run through some of the ribbon that I got. So love this. Love those 2 colours. Look at that. So this is called, what's it called? A textured weave ribbon. And we have, that is grey granite, and that is granny apple green. But look at those. Yum, 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 yum. Then we got another set of 3. So this is called a mini striped ribbon. Look at those colours. Bermuda Bay, I want to say. Gorgeous grape. Oh, Poppy Parade? I should just look really, shouldn't I? Yeah, Poppy Parade. But love those. Love those. Then you've got a nice big thick cord. So it comes in black and in gold. So this is going to be great for Christmas presents. I don't know if it's, I'm just wondering if it's a stretchy cord actually. Or whether it's not. No, it's not like an elastic. So it's got a bit of a give, but it's not elasticated. And then, what else have I got? A couple more here. So I've got you might have seen this before, a very vanilla of the polka dot tulle. Got a lovely lipstick. I ordered the rest of the colours and seem to have forgotten that one. And then a real red as well. And if you just want a bit of black and white, aka ribbon, but this is washi tape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just black and white washi tape. And then, what else do we have? Let's move that out of the way. So I am a sucker for an embossing folder. So some new ones. So this is a textured impressions embossing folder, which really gives a thick impression as such. Really gives kind of a 3D effect. Now this has been really popular. I have a vision of a card made and a tiny little pearl in each of those. So it kind of looks like a pin board or sort of a button settee or something like that. But yeah, I love that one. This is also a dynamic textured impression embossing folder. So this, look at that wreath on there. Great for Christmas, but doesn't have to be for Christmas. Another normal textured embossing is a striped scallop and a climbing vine. But the one that's the hardest thing to see in the catalogue, it's called a subtle dynamic textured impressions embossing folder. And you can't really see this picture in the catalogue. So what it basically does is it changes our normal plain card into, I mean, I used to use a lot of basil cardstock going back, and we've had textured cardstock as well from Stampin' Up in the past, but that's basically what it does. It almost turns your normal card into a textured card. We all love a bit of texture. So that's my embossing folders. And then, a couple more things. So this is a Darling label punch box. So I am denied about this, but I am a bit of a label queen. I love a punch queen. I love a punch. So this, let's get it out of the box. Knock that down. Right, so this is the tin it comes in. I mean, let's just buy it just for the tin, shall we? I'm seeing this as a biscuit tin. It's tight enough, to be fair. Right, so it all comes with a bin, nicely packaged. And what do we have? Oh dear, we've gone all a bit squiffy here. So this is a punch. So it is a punch that comes. Goodness me. Come on. So it is that punch there. So that's good. And I want to say it coordinates with the stamps I showed you earlier, but I'll have to double check that. A couple of stamping spots, a Night of Navy and a Grapefruit Grove. You've got another acrylic block, which you go, oh no, that's a thinner one. So remember I was saying the other one was a bit thicker in the last kit. This one's a thinner one again. Engraved with Stamping Up. And a stamp set as well. So obviously these stamps all coordinate with. So what have we got? We've got a hello, thinking of you, congratulations Rockstar, a best wishes, a thanks and a happy birthday friend. So really usable set, all in a lovely tin. And then the last things I'm going to show you, because that's all I've got left now, is I know I said that you don't have to buy all the ink pads, just because the ink pads are changing, you don't have to go and buy them all. I can tell you that, but I didn't tell myself that. I failed. So this is how a pack of the new ink pads comes. So this is the Regals collection here. And I did get, and this is why I sold my camera. I sold my camera so I could get new ink pads. And the only reason I'm getting new ink pads is, as I said before, I'm clearing out my craft room. We are knocking down the conservatory, which is my craft room, and we are having an extension. And so I have a new storage system that should be arriving Monday that I can put all these in. And yes, I am a little bit OCD and I didn't want all the mismatched ink pads. So that's why I sold my camera, so that I could afford those. And then of course, how cool are these? I don't know how much you can see those actually. I need to go that way, I keep forgetting. So I just love those. I'm almost a little bit like I want to just keep those like that. I think I'm going a little bit, you can't see, hang on. Oh, let's move those across. But look, how pretty are they? So these are the Reinkers. So you can re-ink your ink pads and your marker pens. And I just love them like that. I think they're cool, just like that. But I've got also, obviously it's the formulation of the ink has had a defoamer added, so I got those as well. But I got a couple of those ink pads on half price as well. So my order was over the limit and I needed to get a half price item, so I didn't pay full price for those. But that's it. That's what I ordered. As I say, I'm very lucky that I had a camera sitting here that I could do, and I am denied because I do love my camera, but I just don't use it enough. I use my phone for everything, or the camera on my phone for everything. So for 2 years it's been sitting on the side, and so I just thought, do I ink pads, camera, ink pads, camera, ink pads, camera, and the ink pads won. So as well as some of these sets as well. And as I said, I got sort of £260 worth of stuff for free as well from Stampin Up. Thanks, Stampin Up. Well, in fact, more than that, because obviously my order was over the £150, which got me hostess spends as well. So a good, at least a third of this is it was all free from hostess spends and the demo incentives. So there we go. So I'm going to leave it there. As I say, I will be sharing a video later. I'm not going to do it live, but I'm going to make up these cards, so the notes of kindness cards, because I've got my things to give out to my customers. I've got to send my the customers who used the online host code when they ordered online last month. They've got to go out, so I'll be doing these. Love them. Right, so I'm going to leave it there. As I say, if you've got any questions, then just I missed all the comments. So, love the bird, the long trailer leaves the vine in style of wording. Yep, agree, Rebecca. Stephanie says, might need to add that last embossing folder to my list. I'll take your old ink pads off your hands if you like, says Stephanie. Well, you never know. Maybe we'll chat. Maybe we'll chat. So there we go. If you've got any questions, then write them below. It's been nice to do a little Facebook Live. As I say, it's been a long time. It's going to be chaos over the coming weeks because, as I say, where I work and where all my craft stuff is going to be in my front room. Half of it's in there already. So I don't know how well working is going to be. So building's going to take 6 weeks, and then I go on holiday for 2 weeks. So chaos ensues for the next sort of 2 months, really. But hopefully by about the middle of August, which seems like ages away now, but by the middle of August, I'll be back to some kind of normality. So as I say, instead of packing up my craft room, which is what I should be doing, I thought, no, let's jump on here and share goodies with you guys before I pack it all away again. So thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the things. As I say, sometimes it's just different to see them in real life. And yeah, if you want to shop for any of these things, you know where to find me. Go to www.natalieoshea.co.uk and you can find all the links on there. And if you're watching this replay back on YouTube and you don't subscribe to my channel, then just give me a tick. Give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and then when I upload these kind of videos you'll find out, you'll get notified by YouTube. So that's it. Thanks very much, have a good afternoon, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks, bye. Now I've got to find out how to do this. Oh, I can't see it on my phone. So now my stop. Oh, right.